Welcome to day 2 of the Saff Under-20 Women's Championship 2023. A day that gives a lot of promise with 2 double headers coming up. First up, it's Bhutan versus Nepal for the first match of day 2 as the 2 teams prepare to enter center stage. Both teams suffering defeats from their first matches just 2 days back, so we'll be looking to bounce back in this tournament. There are still opportunities to get into the top 2 positions and hopefully book a place in the finals. The match happening in Dhaka, the venue for the entire tournament. The 2 teams ready to take center stage as the mascots lead on with living football in their flags. The women in orange, Bhutan, will take on Nepal in all blues. The match officials and the players ready for the respective national anthems of Bhutan and Nepal.
And now the national anthem of Nepal.
The national anthem of Nepal. Both teams, after their national anthems, obviously extremely enthusiastic and optimistic about this game. Both teams having a one-day rest. Now would really want to get into a winning streak Bhutan having lost by a big margin against India in the tournament opener, suffering a 12-0 defeat. Nepal, on the other side, had a tough match against the hosts Bangladesh, narrowly losing the game 3-1. Would really want to bounce back against Bhutan. The Bhutan starting 11 for today's match: number 21 Sonam, Pema Choeki the captain, Funsho, Ngawang, Yeshi, Jamyang, Chandra, Karma, Shering, Tashi and Tandin. Subs bench: Norbu, Shering, Ganga, Sonam, Sherab, Gyendin, Lucky, Shering, Ugyen, Sonam, Karma and Pema Yangzom. The Nepal starting 11: Kabita the goalkeeper, Priti Rai the captain, Sunita, Kumari Tamang, Manyama, Amisha Karki, Deepa Shahi, Pratiksha Chaudhary, Saraswati, Sabina and Tulasa. Onto the subs bench: Divya Yasmali, Saru Hamal, Sajani, Anjali, Sunkala, Anjali, Pamatapun, Sara, Sabitri, Garima Rai and Leela Joshi. The referee Chakma Jaya, with the ball in her hand, will be helped out by first assistant referee Mone Salma Akhtar, second assistant referee Sarto Chim Chim, fourth official for the match is Mandi Kushum, match commissioner Abdul Ghafoor Abdul Hamid, and referee assessor as usual Banerjee Shujit Kumar. Both teams into their final huddle before the match begins. Suffering defeats in their first games, would really want to pick up some points on the board. Bangladesh and India proving strong in this tournament so far, getting 3 points each, and obviously in this double header today on match day 2 we have Bhutan and Nepal to kick off, and the match under lights would be definitely the Bangladesh-India one. Nepal ready for kickoff. The referee blows her whistle and the match begins. Straight away through the right wing, Nepal trying to create an attack. Ultimately the first throw-in of the match in favor of Bhutan. Have failed to score in this tournament so far. Against India, they were able to create a couple of opportunities in the first half, but ultimately could not score a goal. The entire team would be a bit bolstered by the fact that they had a one-day rest and would obviously want to come back into this match pretty strongly, but in the ascendancy it's Nepal. The first few seconds of the game, trying to move in through the left flank. Manyama, the goal scorer, the only goal scorer for Nepal against Bangladesh. We're trying to come back in that game, being 2-0 down early. Manyama scored on the 24th minute to get Nepal back in the game, but after that Nepal failed to score and Bangladesh scored another in the dying minutes to make it a 3-1 victory. Bhutan on the ascendancy, captain Pema Choeki threading the ball along through the middle, but ultimately not finding her striker. Midfield control, the paramount interest for both sides right now. Trying to keep up to the tempo at the moment, the Bhutan women. Choeki mistimes her run, not being able to control the ball, giving it back to Nepal. Manyama. Manyama trying to use the sideline. Ultimately her pace not good enough. Ball goes out for another throw-in now for Bhutan. Chandra Maya with the throw. Manmaya again trying to control. She's been at the heart of all of Nepal's attacks, especially in the first match as well against Bangladesh. The left flank of Nepal should be the major concern for the Bhutan defense. Now trying through the right. Nice sliding tackle over there in the midfield. Tough battle. Tough first touch for Choeki. Yet again not able to control it. Trying to beat the offside trap there. Deepa Shahi with a good run, but ultimately the referee blows her whistle for an offside. That was a nice opportunity for Nepal. Through the left wing again. Manmaya in action, trying to thread the ball to her forward. Deepa Shahi, who has been very, very effective. Even in the first game against Bangladesh, we saw her. Very impressive, strong, steady kind of forward that any team would want to lead the line. Long ball into the left wing now. Bhutan trying to hug the sideline. Tandin Waimo. Back pass. Jamyung Dorji. Both these players were not in the starting 11 for Bhutan for the first game. Bhutan having made 5 changes to their starting 11 for this game against Nepal. And there's one change in the Nepal lineup as well. Tulasa, jersey number 18, she came into the lineup instead of Kusum. So Nepal strategically using their strongest possible starting 11 against Bhutan. In this kind of tournaments where each team plays each other once, the number of goals scored and the goal difference becomes a huge factor. India in that regard taking a huge lead with their 12-0 thumping of Bhutan, with 3 strikers, Neha, Linda and Anita, scoring hat-tricks. And there was a brace from Apurna as well, and Neetu scored 1. So ultimately India demolishing Bhutan 12-0 in the first game. So far a bright start for Bhutan, comparatively putting up a better fight against Nepal. The captain struggling a bit. Bhutan not having a lot of luck with their captains especially. A free kick taken deep into the Nepal D box. Still a chance for Bhutan to put a cross in. Nicely ushered out of the goal line from Sunita Bhulan. Centre backs really need to keep their composure, especially in tight situations. Ball rolled into Pratiksha, carrying the ball forward. Sunita forming little triangles, this Nepal side trying to build the game up from the back. This time going outside the sideline for a throw-in for Bhutan. Nicely trying to go past a couple of players there. Karma Dema, one of the creative midfielders that Bhutan have in their lineup. Obviously, Bhutan head coach Karma Dema would not be very satisfied with her team's performance in the first game, making 5 changes for this one. Nepal on the attack. Deepa Shahi. Referee calls for play on. Gives Bhutan an opportunity to move ahead, but nicely shielded off. Saraswati showing her strength. Manmaya again. Good tackle in there. Tashi Wangmo, the tallest of the lot for Bhutan, and the set piece specialist for them as well. Amisha. A minus for the striker there, Deepa Shahi. Could not get a clean hit on the ball. Nepal still having the ball in and around the D box, which could be dangerous for Bhutan. The ball is threaded through now. Amisha with the shot. The ball goes on to the goal, but The offside flag stops any kind of celebration that the Nepal team would want to have. An early threat from Nepal. The ball goes in, but the offside stops the opener for Nepal so far. Tashi Wangmo hoofing the ball in. Nice glancing header there. Jamyung Dorji chasing the ball, ultimately cleared off from the Nepal centre backs. Amisha on to Deepa Shahi again, but the keeper is quite impressive in this accord. Came out of her box, swept the ball away. Stand-in keeper Sonam Peldon came in as a sub against India in the first match, but today getting an opportunity right from the start. Nepal through the right side into the D box, trying to cross the ball in for the forward. Tulasa. Tashi Wangmo. Chandra Maya trying to move the ball forward through the wide positions again. Blocked off there. Sunita Bhulan, proactive defending. Cluster of players down the right. Both teams trying to stay as close to the ball as possible. Choeki again. Fouled from behind. A free kick for Bhutan from a dangerous position. Set pieces would definitely be helpful for them in this accord, who have so far been struggling to create enough opportunities from open play. This is a good hitting range. Tashi Wangmo, set piece specialist for Bhutan, preparing herself. Looks like she's going to try and direct her shot right at the goal. A few of the Bhutan players in as well. Goes for goal. Easy grab for Kabita. So the first chance for Bhutan. Again a square pass. Nicely stopped there by the high line of the Bhutan defense. Just a while ago, Tashi Wangmo's hit. Nicely grabbed there by Kabita. Bhutan's first opportunity on goal. Long throw in. Flicked into the box. Ultimately cleared off again by Tashi Wangmo, who has been very impressive at the back line for Bhutan so far. 10 minutes into the game and none of the sides able to get into the score sheet. Throw in for Bhutan. Lovely sunny afternoon here. Bir Shrestho Shahid Mustafa Kamal Stadium in Dhaka. The crowd gradually making their way in. Two big matches to be played on the day. Throw into the box. No one's there to receive it, and Bhutan have a chance to clear it off, but not cleanly done there. Misha has a chance. Misses out on an opportunity again, Nepal. Scope for getting back to formation for Bhutan as Tashi Wangmo plans to hit a long ball up the field. Nepal playing a very high line, trying to trap the Bhutan forwards into offside positions. Choeki. Run down through the right. Yoshi Shoden showing some burst of pace there, but nicely cleared off by Sunita Bhulan. Yet again, has been very, very proactive at the back line. The leader of Nepal's defense. There's an open chance for Bhutan there. Ultimately picked up by Kavita and smashed into the center circle. Bit of long ball tactic being used by Bhutan, trying to bypass the Nepal midfield there. Through the right, nice through ball in for Deepa Shahi, who has the pace and guile to go in. Into the box she goes. Is she going to take a shot? Deepa Shahi! The keeper was there. Sonam Pelden came up, made herself big, saves her team. A corner for Nepal, but a dangerous attack. Look at Deepa going in. The shot was on target, but the keeper was there. And in combination with her defender, somehow managed to quickly take that out for a corner. The corner resulting did not help Nepal in that sense. Was an easy grab for the keeper again, Sonam, trying to establish herself as the number one keeper for Bhutan in the absence of her captain. Still a stalemate between these two sides here. The sunny afternoon, really excellent weather for a game of football. Tashi Wangmo has to go out for a while, maybe to treat some kind of discomfort that she's having. In the meantime, Bhutan will resume the game with 10 men. Being tightly man-marked, all the Bhutan forwards there. The ball through the middle, hoofed away by the defender from Nepal. And a chance for a counter-attack. That's a good header onto the left-hand side. Manmaya hustling, but ultimately still keeping the ball within the play field. Is she going to cross? No. Strong tackle in there. Referee has to come and intervene. Manmaya seems to be injured. The two number 7s from both sides with a clash of feet. And Goang Shoden on that occasion from Bhutan putting in that hard tackle. Nepal's second corner of the match. Manmaya standing over the ball, but she has some assistance. Ultimately, Preeti Rai takes over. Captain of the Nepal side was very impressive against Bangladesh, marshalling her midfield, but this time on set piece duty. Manmaya putting a cross in the box. Is there a shot on the cards? A long shot. Not connected well. Deepa Shahi trying to wriggle past. Then another cross into the box, but doesn't find her teammate, and ultimately it's easy work for Sonam Pelden. Both sides fielding the best possible sides that they have in terms of strength and fitness. Well, Bhutan had a lot of changes to make, which is why you usually have a big squad for this kind of cup tournaments. Squad of 23, from where to pick your starting 11. Back pass there again, Nepal trying to make the field as big as possible, making the Bhutan players run a lot off the ball. I will definitely play a hand as the game progresses. Was she able to beat the offside trap? No. The flag again is raised for offside. Was a nice run there from Tulasa. narrowly offside on that occasion. Tashi preparing for the free kick now as we enter the 18th minute of the game. It's still 0-0, Nepal and Bhutan. Nepal managed to get the ball onto the Bhutan goal bar, but ultimately that was cut off for an offside. Well, Bhutan's best chance came from a long range Tashi Wangmo free kick. Kavita hoofed in long, nicely shouldered down there. Nepal still trying to find a way into the Bhutan defense, but gives the ball away again. Back to Kavita. Her distribution so far has been quite good. On a lot of occasions finding her compatriots on both ends of the game. This time a nice drag back. Is there a chance now for number 9 Amisha running through, beating the keeper? Can she take a shot on goal? Yes! The first goal for Nepal. Amisha does the job. She has been making lung-busting runs all throughout the game so far, and this time she beats the offside trap. Amisha Karki onto the score sheet for Nepal. Look at that. Excellent acceleration there. Taking out the defender and then going past Sonam. Nicely hitting it onto the far post. The ball nestles in for a Nepal opener in this match. Bhutan has to try and come back now. Choeki, the captain, has to play a major role in it. Nepal midfield looks very much energetic. Winning possession in dangerous situations there for Bhutan yet again. Deepa Shahi with the ball through the right wing. Nice cross in. Cleared off momentarily. Nepal showing the urgency to go for more goals. The body language providing some killer instinct. That first goal obviously will give the Nepal women, the men in blue, a lot of confidence. Bhutan's 5 changes worked so far. Defensively, they were trying to produce a good structure, not letting a lot of through balls go through. But on that occasion specifically, the pace from Amisha and her composure was too much to handle. Kavita finding Preeti Rai, who moves on to the right again, constructing an attack. Nepal. Preeti Rai looking for options. Saraswati there on the right flank, helping her captain out. Saraswati throw in for Nepal, who leads the game 1-0 through an Amisha side foot onto the far post 5 minutes back. Again going to the right. This time the Bhutan defenders manage to stop that attack again. The attacks have been quite balanced so far for Nepal, using both wings. On the right there's Saraswati, who has been making some good runs. On the left there's Tulasa. Deepa Shahi just playing behind the striker Amisha, who has produced the first goal of the match, jersey number 9, which has been made famous all over the world. A bit of tussle for ball control there. Ultimately threaded down for the Bhutan right winger, who's not able to reach it. Yashi Shodan. She's got some skills in her. Needs a bit more service from her midfielders and her fullbacks. Saraswati. Sunita Bhulan. Another throw in for Nepal. Showing no urgency at the moment, trying to slow the game down after getting their lead in the game. Obviously the 3 points would be vital for them if they want to take up a place in the top 2 of this tournament. Day 1 produced a goals galore where India beat Bhutan 12-0 and Nepal narrowly losing to Bangladesh 3-1. In this game so far, Nepal looks the stronger side. Foul. That was a high foot onto Nepal's right back. Have a few passes stringed well, to have a feel of the ball, to have a bit of control in the game. Nepal would be happy to concede throw-ins with the lead that they have. Obviously, the onus is on Bhutan to try and get back into the match, which will leave a lot of space for the Nepal wingers and their attacking players going forward. Nicely taken down there by Karma Dema, but ultimately not being able to find a teammate. Preeti Rai. Saraswati moving it forward quickly for Deepa Shahi, who's running through. Amisha's there in support, but Deepa wants to go all the way. Sonam Pelden to the rescue again. Ball is still not cleared fully, but now at least Bhutan can breathe a sigh of relief. Captain Choweki there taking a touch but not being in control. Another dangerous situation created by the Nepal forwards there. Excellent run again by Deepa Shahi. Goes for goal herself, but a brilliant save from Sonam. Both Deepa and Amisha looking dangerous up front for Nepal. And these two have to be the ones that the Bhutan defenders are trying to really keep an eye on. Tashi Wangmo given set piece duties for Bhutan, the set piece specialist. She had the only big opportunity for Bhutan in the match when she hit a long free kick onto the keeper. Clearance there from the Nepal defense. Nudged header out there from Deepa Shahi. On to Amisha again. She sprints past one. The last defender is beaten. And there you go. What excellent defending from Bhutan there. The keeper going first, and then on the rebound, the other shot deflected off the Bhutan defender Funseo Shoden right in the end. Was nicely laid off for Tulasa. Her right-footed shot hitting the keeper right in her ear, who needs immediate medical attention. This could be very painful for her. Ball striking her from a very close range, and Sonam Pelden showing great bravery. Obviously not first choice for Bhutan. Her captain getting injured in the first game, but now even the stand-in keeper, or keeper number 2, struggling. This is how the first goal was scored, and Nepal got their lead. In fact, that was another opportunity from Deepa Shahi, which was nicely stopped there by Sonam Pelden. That was the goal. That was the goal from Amisha. So the duo of Deepa Shahi and Amisha really creating havoc around the Bhutan defense. Ultimately Amisha scoring that goal. Pema Choweki asking a lot from her teammates, trying to rile them up. They're still just a goal down, so there is an opportunity for them to come back into the match. Goal could make a world of difference to their confidence. Now on an open net, Bhutan can go for a counter. It's a one-on-one situation if the ball can be taken in right. Nicely put forward for the captain. Loses her balance. If she had kept it, the goal bar was gaping with just the goalkeeper to defeat. So another nice opportunity for Bhutan that has been squandered. Again, an opportunity there for Yashi Shoden, trying to search for her captain. Pema Shoeki onto the right wing. The ball slowly goes out for a Nepal throw. Slight relief for them. Have not seen the ball a lot in the last couple of minutes or so, with Bhutan trying to create some opportunities for themselves. The men in orange, the women in orange. Through the right now, Yeshi Shoden putting the ball in for Choeki, who wraps her left foot. An uncontrolled shot in the end. Another opportunity for Bhutan and for their captain Pema Choeki. Would have loved to hit the target and make the keeper work. Ball hoofed into the D box there. Choeki chasing it, trying to hit it first time. Jumyang Dorji not being able to make a clean enough connection. Now Nepal on the counter. Lost possession there. Big header into the center circle. Amisha. Back to Amisha. Goal scorer for Nepal in this game. And now Deepa Shahi one-on-one with the keeper, getting an opportunity again, but hits it straight to the keeper again. Another brave save from Sonam. It could have been 2-3-0 for Nepal if their forwards had finished properly. But a glaring opportunity, absolutely squandered by Deepa Shahi. Choeki on the ball there. Cleared off by Tamang. Another ball in. Can the keeper come and grab it? There you see in the action replay. Oh, Deepa Shahi nearly got it through the legs of the keeper. Again, this time Amisha gets a chance to run at the opponent. She has the keeper one-on-one. She's beaten her. Now it should be done, but she couldn't pull the trigger on time. She ran a bit too far away from the post, making the angle very hard. Now an opportunity again. Deepa Shahi putting the ball in. First time grab wasn't successful, but second time on Sonam calmly takes it down. Another couple of opportunities there for Nepal to extend their lead. Pema Choeki has three defenders in front of her. Would be a tough ask. Prefers the side pass onto Yeshi. Tries to put a first time cross in, which is easily taken down by Kabita. Again, you can see how impressive Deepa Shahi and Amisha have been. They've been sharp. They've turned around the Bhutan centre backs quite a few times. Yet again, Amisha has an opportunity to chase onto the ball, and she does. But the referee says she had fouled Tashi Wangmo on the way, which is why the play has been stopped again. Big scare for Bhutan. Trying to play a high line. The only goal of the match that was scored by Amisha. Jersey number 9 for Nepal. The brisk and talented center forward. Long ball cleared away, but not being able to keep the ball in play. Deepa Shahi had 3 opportunities against the Bhutan goalkeeper Sonam. One-on-one. Wasn't able to beat her on any occasion. Now through the right. Pema Choeki Lots of spaces on the left, which Hunsho Shoden tried to get into. Priti Rai on the ball. Long ball onto the right winger over there. But an offside trap well set by Bhutan. Nearing the end of the first half now, and Nepal lead by a narrow margin of 1 goal. Tashi looking for the forward options there, putting in a long ball. It's easily cleared off again by Nepal. Priti Rai onto Sunita Bhulan. Ball forward there for Tulasa. He's chasing the ball. Alongside her is Hunsho Shoden. Throw in for Nepal in a dangerous situation. They might try and go for the long throw in. Could be as effective as a cross. Amisha not being able to control the ball on that occasion. Kumari Tamang. Now Deepa Shahi again. The referee calls for another offside against Deepa Shahi. And a substitution for Nepal late in the first half. Jersey number 8 for Nepal coming in. Anjali. Anjali has come into play in the end of the first half. Could be a tactical change there. Has she beaten the offside trap? Sprinting along with the ball there, Captain Priti Rai goes for the shot herself. Straight to Sonam Peldin. She had options on her left. Amisha and Deepa making good runs as well, but Priti Rai took the shot herself. Tried to poach a goal. Aiming at the far post, but actually not hitting it well enough. Nepal again on the ascendancy. Tulasa. Cleared away there. An opportunity for Bhutan for a rare counter-attack there. Shoden. In fact, Kumari Tamang was faster. Made a safe back pass back to her goalkeeper. Now can build the attack. Kumari Tamang. Showeki. Now Priti Rai threads the ball through the right side for Tulasa. She has options in the middle. Amisha making a good run. But is that good enough? The tempo of the run was stopped initially from the Bhutan defenders' positioning. In the end, Nepal did not create a clear-cut chance there. Again, offside call for Nepal's Deepa Shahi, who again made a nice run in between the right back and the centre back of Bhutan. So far, the referee Chakma Jaya and her assistants have done very well. They've tracked all the offside calls as well as looked after any fouls that have been part of this game. Manmaya. Solo run down the left for Deepa. A nice swinging cross. Trying to find Tulasa. Bhutan's long ball tactic not working well for them. In the late end of the game. Manmaya again. Karmadema. Nicely blocked off from Pratiksha, the center back. Now Kumari Tamang treading the ball forward. There is a good opportunity there. The keeper shields the ball off. The referee stops play. Will it be a card for the Bhutan goalkeeper Sonam Pelden? She gets the yellow, but that had to be done. See there, the body check by Sonam Pelden on the winger over there, getting her a yellow. The first yellow conceded by Bhutan in this match, and a free kick in the dangerous position. We've seen quite a few Nepal attackers practicing those free kicks ahead of the match. But the one behind the ball is none other than Deepa Shahi, but she decides very late not to take the free kick herself. Four-woman wall trying to protect Bhutan's goal bar this time. Sonam Pelden asking for the wall to be positioned to perfection. Tulasa and Priti Rai behind the ball, trying to create some kind of doubt on the Bhutan keeper. Right foot of Tulasa tries to take a cheeky free kick and side pass it to one of her compatriots up front, but that set piece tactic did not work very well for Nepal, and out come Bhutan on the counter through the left. Tandin Wangmo trying to beat Pratiksha, but in that end not being able to get past the man from the right back position. Another injury concern for Nepal. Tulasa down there struggling a bit, while the officials signal 2 minutes of extra time at the end of the first half. Tulasa already strapped on her left foot, using some assistance from the magic spray. She's been pretty impressive through the right wing for Nepal, linking up with the two forwards there, Amisha and Deepa Shahi. Got her own opportunity as well to score. Right at the end of the first half, Nepal still has the lead and look the more dominant side in terms of possession and chance creation. Pratiksha on the ball, the tall center forward, hoofing the ball up for Amisha. Goal scorer for Nepal. She drives through. She has an opportunity to go for it herself, and she scores the second. Is this the second goal for Nepal? Muted celebrations from Amisha. The goal counts, and she has scored her second. Look at the action replay, how she drives through the Bhutan defenders, and this time goes past Sonam Pelden onto the far post again. Amisha's magic right foot doing the job for Nepal. Her brace giving Nepal a 2-0 lead right at the end of the first half. A few more seconds till the end of the first half. Nepal still trying to add to their tally of 2 goals. Bhutan gasping for breath in hope for the first half whistle to come up, and that's what the referee does. She calls for the end of the first half, in which Nepal dominated the attacking positions, and as a result Amisha scored a brace through which Nepal lead the game 2-0. And Nepal's coach Yam Prasad Gurung would definitely be satisfied with the performance of the under 20 women. Amisha Karki really on the spotlight after the first half of the game. 2 clinical finishes that gives Nepal the 2-0 lead. As we look into the highlights of the game, Amisha there sprinting past, going past the keeper. Beautifully placed shot for her first goal. And then an opportunity there for Deepa Shahi. Consecutive saves from Sonam. Goalkeeper from Bhutan had to be very mindful. Deepa Shahi again with another darting run, 1-on-1, but this time could not beat the keeper. Captain Preeti Rai tried to go for goal herself, and then chance for the second goal where Amisha darts beyond a couple of Bhutan defenders and nicely places it onto the far post. So the 2-goal lead for Nepal means they are in a very positive situation going on to the second half, and we're hoping for an exciting 45 minutes to come up between the women in orange and the women in blue. But as far as the first half goes, after 45 minutes there in the first half of the Saff Under 20 Women's Championship Day 2 match number 1, Nepal lead Bhutan 2-0. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back to the second half between Nepal and Bhutan of the Saff Under-20 Women's Championship 2023. Nepal already with a 2-0 lead in a fairly comfortable position, attacking the right of the screen. Bhutan in their all orange, fighting against Nepal in their all blues. Nepal's forwards have been very successful so far in the game, with Amisha Karki bagging a brace for herself and looking for more. Amisha chasing the ball again, competing, nudged away for the corner. The first corner for Nepal of the second half. Tashi Wangmo stretching her long legs, fending off that opportunity that was trying to be created by Amisha, who's been in prolific goal-scoring form in this game. Early in the first half, she got her first, and very late on got her second goal, which gives Nepal a 2-0 lead. Sonam Pelden has seen a lot of action as well from Bhutan's goal bar. Second choice goalkeeper standing in place of their captain Norbu Zangmo, who got injured against India in the first match. Hopeful long ball dispossessed there by Pratiksha. Clears it off for a Bhutan throw-in down the right. Preeti Rai dictating play. Square ball cross field. Cleared off there by Tashi Wangmo once again. Nicely squeezed out from a dangerous position. Bhutan with a chance for a counter. It's their captain, Pema Choweki, drives the ball into the box, being chased down by two other Bhutan attackers. Ball is still kept in. Karma Dema trying to find her captain. Easily cleared off. Bhutan appealing for a handball momentarily. Another long range shot. Not on target. The ball trickling over the goal line for a goal kick in Nepal's favor. Bhutan have made a stronger start so far in the first 3 minutes of the second half. Chasing the game, will definitely have to create a few opportunities of their own. Sunita Bhulan with a long ball in, but Preeti Rai trapped offside. The free kick for Bhutan. Sonam Pelden again in action had to make multiple critical saves in the first half, Sonam Pelden, but still conceded 2 goals from a couple of unstoppable hits from Amisha. Throw in for Nepal down the left. Pretty Rai miscontrolling the ball, giving it away to Shering, who again cannot keep the ball. Nepal going for an attack again. Amisha striding forward. Sonam Pelden to the rescue. Long kick out of the sideline. Nepal so far has not created a single opportunity in the second half. Strong tackle in. Bhutan gets the throw nonetheless. Funsho Shoden with the throw in. Ball going back to where it came from. And a bit more work to be done for Funsho. Down the left, Karmadema. Another sliding tackle there, a clearance from Shering Yankian. Amisha caught offside once again, giving Bhutan an opportunity to start play again. Trying to drive the ball through the middle for Captain Pema Choweki, who has struggled a bit standing up front, not getting a lot of service coming her way. Brilliant defending there. Standing tackle. Nepal attacking to the right. Cleared off again by Funsho Shoden. Sabina with the throw. Preeti Rai. The long crossfield ball. The first time hit. A bit too ambitious over there from Manmaya. Match played on both ends. The high tempo, the start of the second half. Again, the referee's whistle for an offside call against Nepal's number 18 Tulasa. Gradually striding back to her position. Tashi Wangmo has had a hard day out on the field. Had to defend a lot of long balls, had to try and win a lot of aerial balls as well. And her most important duty on the set pieces, on the dead ball, she has been trying to create something from the back. It has been long and far-fetched for Bhutan. Karmadema gaining a corner for her side. Some positives to find for Bhutan's head coach, who's also Karmadema. Karma ready to have a right-footed in-swinging corner onto the Nepal D-box. Nicely floated in corner, not finding her teammates. An initial header out by the Nepal defense. Choweki, good touch, not being able to take a shot. Now on the counter, Manmaya, she's got some pace, trying to run past the Bhutan right back there. A good tussle between Manmaya and Chandramaya over there, resulting in a throw-in for Nepal. Down the left, Nice track back, nice movement there. Deepa Shahi trying to turn around a couple of Bhutan defenders there. And Goang Choden and Jamyang Dorji doubling up on the agile Nepal forward Deepa Shahi. Goal kick for Bhutan. A free kick going Bhutan's end. Bit of a high boot there from the substitute Anjali. So the 2 goals came in the first half of the game, both scored by Amisha Karki. Nepal looking comfortable in this match so far and on their way to gain very important 3 points for the side and trying to remain in this competition, vying for the top 2 spots. The Saff Under-20 Women's Championship 2023. Showcase a lot of young footballing talent. The South Asian football scene. Quite a few players from all 4 sides, Nepal, Bhutan, India and Bangladesh, have already made some appearances for their senior national sides also. The quality is definitely there. Cross. Deepa Shahi tried to put the ball in for her compatriot Amisha. Was nicely picked on by Sonam Pelden. Choweki trying to flick it on. Again a throw-in going Bhutan's way, or is it in the last minute, in the last seconds actually? Hit one of the Bhutan players, so it was a Nepal throw-in, but they did not make it count. Choweki running down the right flank, ultimately not being able to control the ball as much. And a goal kick for Nepal as a result. We've gone beyond 10 minutes of the second half. It's the 57th minute of the game and Nepal have their 2-0 cushion still intact. Kavita, who has not seen a lot of action, at least from in front of the Nepal goal bar. She's not been troubled as much, but can she be troubled now? Bhutan has an opportunity for a clean run on goal, but look at how many bodies in blue holding fort for Nepal in their defensive line. It's not an easy task to break down this Nepal defense right now, who look very confident on and off the ball. Sabina, long throw down the right. Both teams requiring a bit of organization. A tough tournament overall, with teams getting just a day's break in between matches. Necessarily not the best of preparations in order to fully energize yourself and to be fully fit for the next game and run for 90 minutes, putting in that level of effort. It's a tough ask, but Nepal so far has done pretty well. The levels of energy have not dropped. With the second half, Bhutan looks bright, especially down the right flank. Yeshi Chodan trying to dribble past the Nepal left back. She will have an opportunity again, trying to look for options, ultimately going for a back pass now to Choweki, the captain. Laid it off for Karma Dema, who wasn't able to control it. Oh, a risky move and a shot from Bhutan. Finally, an attempt on goal. Kobita was there, the initial mistake done by her. Meanwhile, a substitution for Nepal. Jersey number 18 coming in. In fact, jersey number 19, who's Sarah, she's coming in.
Substitution for Nepal. Jersey number 18, Sabina Chaudhary is replaced by jersey number 19.
Sabina Chaudhary being replaced
Sarah
by Sarah. An opportunity for Nepal to clear the ball off. Cleared easily out of danger by Manmaya, who's been putting a shift there. We've seen her quite a bit in and around the Bhutan D box, and now she's actually trying to help her fullback from defensive positions. The kind of player any team would want in their team, who has a very good work rate, both offensive and defensively. Square ball mispassed, and an opportunity for Nepal to run down the left. A good sprint there down the left wing by Manmaya again, showing bundles of energy. Left-footed cross in, and an easy tap-in opportunity, but hit over the bar. A golden chance missed by Deepa Shahi there. The goal bar was gaping. The ball came onto her feet, but the sprint from Manmaya was excellent. The cross was precise, but the first time volley from Deepa Shahi narrowly over the bar. Could have easily gone to 3-0 Nepal. Squandering some opportunities. Deepa Shahi gets another one for now. Nice drive, and this time the goal is scored by the captain, Preeti Rai. Again, some muted celebrations. Nepal know they've had a lot of opportunities, but this time it was the easiest of chances for the Nepal captain, Preeti Rai.
Gets another one for
Made by Deepa Shahi, and the rebound tucked in by Preeti Rai. For the third goal, Nepal 3-0 up in the 61st minute against Bhutan. After a brace from Amisha, the captain comes up with a goal for herself. She would remember missing out on an opportunity in the first half, one-on-one with the keeper, Preeti Rai. This time it was the easiest of chances. She could have tapped it in blindfold as well. Bhutan now trying to muster a counter-attack for themselves. Again, a misplaced pass by captain Choweki. Has not been in the best of forms recently. Bhutan still keep hold of the ball in and around the Nepal D-box area. Choweki running in to a dead end. Nepal again going for a quick counter now. Deepa Shahi lays it off for Amisha, who has the pace. She's beaten the keeper, and the goal bar is empty. The ball rolls into the goal post. Amisha scores her hat-trick. A hat-trick of goals for Amisha, and Nepal get another one in quick succession. It was Deepa again, the chief creator, and Amisha's pace was too much for Tashi Wangmo. The keeper tried to push her off, but in vain, and in the end, a right-footed wrap by Amisha onto the open goal bar for the fourth goal for Nepal. Nepal coming in very strong in the second half, and tiredness is a key factor for Bhutan right now. They're losing the balls in the midfield, and from very incisive, quick counter-attacks, Nepal have been the more dangerous side. Again, Deepa Shahi down the right. Nicely tracked this time by Ngowang Choden. Throw in for Nepal, as Bhutan put a lot of bodies in the D box. They wouldn't want to risk another one right now. It's 4-0 for Nepal. A hat-trick for Amisha Karki, and the solitary goal from Preeti Rai. Nepal forwards look hungry for more. Kabita. Nepal building up from the back again. Layoff for Amisha, who's chasing again. She beats the defender. Is she able to go past another one? Lays it off for Deepa Shahi, who tries to find Tulasa. A bit too intricate in their passing in the end, not being able to take a shot on goal. Could have been more direct. Amisha's hat-trick will definitely be enjoyed by the Nepal fans back home. She ran past the keeper with ease and well-composed finish. Brilliant finish by Amisha. A true striker strike, getting her the third goal and the fourth hat-trick of this tournament overall. Long ball in for Amisha again. Can she get her fourth? Tried to chip it over the defender. This time not on target. Looks hungry for more, definitely. Amisha Karki, prospect for the future for Nepal women's football. Bhutan will try to be as energetic as possible, especially up the field. Not being able to find the attacking players. Again, the shots or the passes, everything seems to be blocked off by the Nepal midfield so far. Nice turn. Lost the ball in a dangerous situation. There is a chance for Bhutan to strike. Number 13, Jumyang Dorji, trying to hit it from long range. The attempt definitely appreciated, but still Bhutan can't find the net. Again Dorji. Long ball into Kobita. There you see the long range shot from Janmung Dorji. Not hitting the target. The pace on the shot was slow enough for Kobita to come and easily grab it. The ever-present Deepa Shahi trying to link up there. Link-up play has been pretty good between the forwards for Nepal. Again, the Nepal defenders at a risk of losing the ball in their half. Choeki putting in the press, putting in a lot of hard work. Now, through the right, Sara not being able to control. Funsho Shodan flicking it up front. Choeki foul there. Anjali this time putting in a tackle, conceding the foul. And yet again Tashi Wangmo preparing herself. Number 19 for Bhutan, driving the ball into the far corner on the right wing. Gently headed away for another throw-in for Bhutan. Yeshi Chodan. Chodan tried to turn out very nicely, but Anjali was there too tight onto the Bhutan captain, conceding the foul. Another counter opportunity for Nepal down the right. Good ball in there. And Deepa Shahi can still chase. The keeper comes up and misses it. The opportunity still remains for Nepal. Captain Preeti Rai with a left-footed strike. The danger is still not over for Bhutan. Manmaya this time though thinks of easing up a bit, putting in a back pass through which Bhutan regained possession. Another dangerous opportunity there for Nepal, which they couldn't make use of. Remember, the same Bhutan team conceded 12 goals against India in the tournament opener on the 3rd of February 2023. Comparatively putting up a better show today against Nepal. Bhutan's throwing down the left. Around 20 minutes to go till the end of the game, and for Bhutan to master their first goal of this tournament. They've been on a dry run in terms of goal scoring. Could not score any against India, and so far against Nepal, the chances are few and far between for Bhutan. Choeki. Dorji. Substitution there. In Nepal's goal bar, Kobita had her day. She's had a pretty comfortable outing and will be replaced by jersey number 22, Leela Joshi, the substitute keeper who's running in. That's nice from Yamprasad Gurung, giving all his squad players a bit of time on the field to feel a bit of the action. Down the line, each and every player will be needed, fresh and fit. It's a great opportunity for Leela Joshi on the Nepal goal bar to try and impress. Cross in, dangerous cross. Opportunity still there for Bhutan. Yeshi Chodan, a back pass, trying to lay it off for a fellow midfielder to shoot. But ultimately, the ball has been taken out. And Manmaya again, jersey number 7. Ronaldo-esque move, trying to run through the through ball with too much of weight on it. Amisha not being able to reach. And Sonam Pelden has the ball in her hands. Injury concerns for Manmaya as she made that run. Physio rushes into the field. A slight disruption in play. After leading 2-0 in the first half, Nepal resurgent in the second half again. Was hungry for more. And this left-footed cross from Manmaya. A narrow miss there from Deepa Shahi. Took it just over the bar. But she made amends very soon with this hit. And the rebound nicely tucked in by captain Preeti Rai. And then came the fourth goal. A brilliant through from Deepa Shahi for Amisha. Runs around the keeper. Places it onto the empty net. Nepal on the ascendancy. The 4-goal lead looking very comfortable now for Nepal to cruise through this match and put up their first points in the points table of the Saff Under-20 Women's Championship 2023 hosted by Bangladesh. The Bir Shrestha Shohid Mustafa Kamal Stadium, the venue for all the matches. The final of the tournament will be played 9th February 2023. Now Nepal down the left, a bit slow in the build-up play. Bhutan trying to capitalize. Choeki again, a missed pass. She won't be happy with herself. She tried and tried throughout the entire game. The link-up play between the Bhutan forwards nowhere near perfect. An opportunity for Nepal to attack again. A header, a floated clearance. The ball still is in danger zone. Manmaya. A through ball for Amisha. Does she have a cross in her? She tries to go for goal herself. This time though, an easy picking for Sonam Peldin. Cross into Choweki. It's not able to reach to that. Tandin Wangmo passing it off to Choweki again. Pema Choweki doesn't have the pace. Goal kick for Nepal. Another opportunity down the left flank. Not taken well by Bhutan. Leela Joshi's kick doesn't go a long way in terms of distance, but Nepal have control of the ball. Again, a through ball passed in forward. Nice body check from Tashi Wangmo to Amisha. The threat is still there down the left. Manmaya flooring a defender, which the defender gets up and smashes the ball out of danger. Bhutan regain possession. Karma Dema squeezing past a couple of Nepal midfielders. Down the right, Jamyak Dorji. Her cross cleared off easily. Bhutan has been playing much better in the second half, creating quite a few chances, and in terms of possession had much more of the ball. But importantly, football is a game of goals, and that's where the Bhutan team has been faltering. Opportunity down the left. Get another throw in for Bhutan on this occasion. The crowd gradually building up for this double header today on match day 2 of the Saff Under-20 Women's Championship 2023. At 7 p.m. local time, Dhaka, Bangladesh. The second match would be an absolute blockbuster between hosts Bangladesh and the tournament favorites India. Manmaya there, losing control. Choweki. Tamang comes up. There was a collision with the Bhutan captain there. Foul conceded by her. Karma Dema it was in fact for Bhutan, who was leaning on to the Nepal defender, in the process conceding a foul. Pratiksha Chaudhary, the defender in that occasion. As you see, the clearance. This has been a very regular feature of this game, where any of Bhutan's long balls being easily cleared off by the Nepal defenders. A wayward through ball. Shoden. Now Dema. A nice run through the middle from Captain Choweki, but the ball doesn't reach her. Crossfield delivery finds the Bhutan right winger. It's a physical battle in the midfield. Ultimately, the Nepal player is technically sound, coming out of tight situations. A very good reception could not hold on to the ball for long. Preeti Rai was a very good take there, but Choeki now has an open opportunity down the right for Bhutan. Can they get the first goal? Choeki! The shot was there on target, but substitute Leela Joshi was very comfortable on the ball. Took it nicely on her grasp, and another opportunity created for Bhutan through their captain, Pema Choeki. Beautiful run from her down the right into the box, and a right-footed shot just at the right height for the keeper. Could have maybe kept her shot lower. Substitution for Bhutan, who require a lot of energy on the field right now for the last 10 minutes of the game. Jersey number 14, Ugyen Lamo, who started in the first game. She's coming in. Another substitution for Bhutan. We'll have a double substitution. Ugyen Lamo and Karma Shomo coming in.
Substitution for Bhutan. Jersey number 10, Pema Choeki is replaced by
An injury concern again for Bhutan. Stops play for a while. The physio has to run all across the field to have a look at the casualty. Meanwhile, the stretcher comes in as well, so it doesn't look good for the Bhutan player. Her left leg being stretched. Leg injury could be a dangerous one for her. The Nepal players also trying to help her out there. But what a match it was so far. Into the 81st minute of the game with 4 goals across 2 halves. The star of the show, definitely the forwards from Nepal. Nepal going 4-0 up, and how Amisha striking it to the far post. The first goal in the first half. And then right in the end of the first half, she drifts again down the right and nicely places it for her second. Then it was time for Deepa Shahi to hit a ball that was fended off by Sonam Peldon. Another good save from Peldon off Deepa Shahi. The rebound taken nicely by Preeti Rai for Nepal's third. And a hat-trick. The hat-trick goal from Amisha Karki to make it 4-0 for Nepal as she places the ball into the goal post. Back live, Bhutan down the left. Just has 8 minutes and tad bits of extra time to work with. But still, for all their efforts, there were no goals to show for. That has been the biggest disappointment for the Bhutan women. The referee's whistle to stop play. The throw had been taken from further up front, which the referee had to correct. Nepal with bulk of the possession now, and the match seemingly out of reach for Bhutan. They'll still keep on trying. Ugyen Lamo missing out on the ball there. Nepal's midfielder being very, very physical, taking the ball out. Preeti Rai down the right. She's been all over the pitch. Anjali back to Preeti, stitching a few passes between themselves. Preeti goes for the through ball, trying to latch onto that. Mamata Pan, the other sub from Nepal. Ball cleared off by Phungsho Choden for a throw in for Nepal. Saraswati combining well there. Still has the ball on her feet. Finally cleared off by Bhutan. Don't have a lot of numbers going forward. Trying to knit some short passes between themselves, but lost the ball again. Lob over the top. Namtapan not being able to reach on to that. Ball still in. Mamta, can she keep it in the game? Not able to keep it on play. A goal kick for Bhutan. We're approaching into the final 5 minutes of the game now, with Nepal leading the game 4-0. The fourth hat-trick of the tournament overall, and her first for Nepal's number 9, Amisha Karki. Taking a bit of time with options up front. Nepal now. Oh, that was a missed pass. Gave it straight back to Bhutan's captain there. He's not able to control the ball. Priti Rai now. On to Kumari Tamang. Sunita Bhulan misses the ball. There's an opportunity for number 14. Her first time shot. Rendered ineffective. Hugyen Lamo, the furthest up front for Nepal, came in as a substitute, running after some loose balls, trying to get on the end of something. Bhutan will have a lot of thinking to do before their last match of this tournament, which would be against the hosts Bangladesh. For sure that won't be an easy proposition for them. They've put up a much better show against Nepal today compared to their tournament opener against India, where they were thumped 12-0. Oh, deflection falling nicely in for Amisha again. She's going for her fourth. Getting into the box but laying off nicely. Is there a chance for her again? Nepal playing tiki-taka inside the D-box, and ultimately the shot from Amisha Karki hitting a Bhutan defender, going out for a corner. Nepal forwards toying with the Bhutan defense right now, playing with their patience, playing with their tolerance. Amisha's shot hitting Funsho Shoden on the arm. A corner easily negotiated by Sonam Peldin. Long throw in. Bhutan going for an attack of their own, but not being able to link up. See a lot of Bhutan players standing in banks of 4, trying to defend the Nepal attacks. Priti Rai, first time ball into Amisha. Back pass to Priti. One-touch passing has been excellent from Nepal. Sara trying to run through but doesn't have enough pace on her. Nepal centre backs passing it between themselves. Now trying to go through the left for Manmaya, who's been one of the bright spots for Nepal in this match. Has been fouled multiple times, but still came back strong. She's got some pace about her, and her left foot was put into action as she assisted the goal for Amisha. Offside call. Free kick going Bhutan's way. The match drifting away from them. Would be a sweet victory for Nepal, who lost their opening match of the tournament 3-1 to hosts Bangladesh. They've put in a much better show in the second half. Especially Preeti Rai, the center of their midfield, has dictated play extremely well. The link up between Deepa Shahi and Amisha, creating the main threats for Nepal, and ultimately the goals came from all these actions from the three main men for Nepal. The through ball driven forward for Sara, who beats the defender, but she could have gone herself. Go and try and score that goal, but the referee says she calls for a free kick Bhutan's way. Mamata Pan, that was jersey number 17 for Nepal, trying hard, but not being able to get past the defender there. Leela Joshi, a long kick up front. Manmaya. And a very good outing today from Shoshodan. Now Manmaya.
Additional time.
Intercepted well. 3 minutes of extra time. After the end of 90 minutes, 3 minutes for Nepal to hold on to a clean sheet, a well-deserved clean sheet for them. And thanks to goals from strikers Anita and Preeti, Nepal have a comfortable 4-0 win. Another late free kick going Bhutan's way, but the longer they have the ball in their half, the bitter their manager and their head coach would feel. 2 matches going, and this Bhutan side still not able to score a single goal in this tournament. A very late substitution. Jersey number 12, Shering Yangden, coming in for Bhutan for the last couple of minutes of the game, and straight into action. Down the left, has some energy, but can she deal with 2 Nepal defenders who've done pretty well. Pratiksha was there. Ultimately fouled, and a free kick for Nepal gives them some breathing space again. Lost the ball. Substitute Shering Yangden trying to run through, but not being able to beat her man. Preeti Rai. The ball distribution has been excellent in this game. Leela Joshi wanting a piece of the action, getting out of her D-box, ushering the ball out of the goal line for a goal kick. As we move on to the last minute of the game, Nepal leading 4-0. Comfortable win, giving them their first points in this tournament. Now Bhutan, do they have enough in them to try and score at least 1 goal? Consolation that could give them a lot of confidence heading into the last game of the tournament. Nice run by Mamata Pan, still going in for Animisha. The ball had some good height, also had some pace on it, as you see that cross from Mamata Pan towards Amisha. Just couldn't put her body on the line. Bhutan goalkeeper Sonam Pelden in action once again. Long ball hoofed out for Shering Yangden, who's trying to move past. And that's the last action of the game as the referee blows the whistle for the full time. Match number 1 of day 2 ends with a Nepal victory over Bhutan with a scoreline of 4-0 as both teams converge for congratulating each other after a match completed in high spirits. A good game overall, an entertaining one, especially for number 9, Amisha Karki. It's been the star of the day for Nepal. Captain Priti Rai had been not far behind. Obviously, leading the line was Amisha Karki. A good game that concluded with a Nepal victory. The highlights of the game, all taken in by Amisha. First goal coming in as she rolls past the goalkeeper. Her placing shot onto the far post, giving Nepal the lead. And then there were a few chances for them. First from Deepa Shahi, another one from her, both fended off by Sonam Pelden from Bhutan. Deepa Shahi once again in a one-on-one situation, not able to squeeze it through the legs. Priti Rai, Nepal's captain, tried as well in the first half. And then it was Amisha again, her burst of pace and a smooth finish onto the far post. In the second half, more chances created from Nepal as Manmaya's through was hoofed over the top by Deepa Shahi. Next up, Priti Rai gets her goal from an easy rebound. Sonam Pelden not clean in grabbing that ball, and this was the best bit of play from Nepal. Through ball, nearly blindfolded. Keeper came up, but Amisha was up to the task. Brilliant finish. Bhutan had their late chances through captain Pema Choweki. Her shot taken in by Kavita at Nepal's goal. Right in the end, Amisha had another chance to make or take her goal tally to 4 goals, but that was blocked off nicely by Phun Shoden. In the end, Mamata Pan again trying to assist Amisha. The keeper was there in action. As painful as it is for Bhutan, it's jubilation for Nepal as the match ends at full time. The Saff Under-20 Women's Championship 2023, match number 3. The final scoreline then, after the end of the match, it's Nepal 4 and Bhutan 0. So that brings us to the end of the live coverage. The match between Nepal and Bhutan, which Nepal wins by 4-goal margin and gets their first points in the tournament. We'll be back soon for the next match.